All right, dude, we are live. What's up, guys? This is Dem Keys, and today we are going to be doing a bit of a short stream because, due to some tech issues, I had to start the stream late, or rather, I couldn't start the stream on time. And so we might not be able to stream for that long today. Probably only going to be a half an hour stream or a 35-minute stream or something, but I didn't really want to break the stream streak. I don't even know how long the streak has been at this point, because like I'm trying my best to like minimize the amount of days where I take a day off, or rather don't stream. So anyways, okay, today we are going to be taking a look at Schemdraw. Schemdraw is a Python library that you can use to draw schematics of electrical circuits. I've been looking for libraries where I can programmatically describe what the circuit is supposed to look like. And in the past, I did find one called Skidl, and Skidl is an incredibly sophisticated library. There's so much functionality within it, and it's meant, in fact, for very, very sophisticated stuff. It's meant for stuff that's way above um, the level of expertise of what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to draw simple circuit diagrams, simple schematics here. With something like Skidl, it's essentially supposed to allow you to draw entire like circuit layouts, like PCB layouts, without having to open something like KiCad, for example. KiCad is it's a GUI application in which you can draw both circuit diagrams and schematics. You can draw out entire PCB designs. I believe it does also have simulation capabilities. I think so. I don't remember, but yeah, it's a fairly complex, fairly sophisticated uh, program. In my case, I am often in situations where I want to be able to draw, at least with my very beginner analog electronics knowledge. I'm often in situations where I feel like I need to be able to describe a circuit in code. And no, sorry, I am often in situations where I feel the need to be able to draw out a circuit, either from my understanding or to show it to, let's say, an LLM, for example, um, just so I can get, some answers to my questions. And I prefer to be able to describe it in code rather than draw it in a GUI application. So this is the approach that I want to take. Initially, I was using I wasn't using I was reading up on Skidl, and I was going to start going deeper into Skidl. But then, as I was talking to Gemini, um, um, and I described all the stuff that I would need, Gemini suggested that there are other alternatives. You're not locked to just hold on, give me a second here, because I also updated my OBS, and I'm noticing that the volume level is not that great. I don't want to mess with settings too much right now, but let's hold on. So in gain, I think I can crank up the gain a tiny bit. Check, testing. Wait, I have two gain filters here. Okay, check, testing. Check, testing. 1 2 1 2. Check, testing. Okay, yeah, that's louder. That's better. Check, testing. Okay, I can leave it at this, and if I feel like it's way too much, then I can turn it down. Okay, so um, back to what I was saying. Gemini then suggested that, hey, you could use Schemdraw instead. And prior to this, I hadn't I didn't even know that Schemdraw existed. And so I looked it up, and it turns out this is an actively maintained library. and it is for precisely what I want to do. It's meant to do precisely what I'm trying to do, which is draw schematics. Oh, my OBS froze. No, okay, okay, we're good. All right, yeah. It's for specifically that purpose. So what I've done is I've created a Python environment. This is a Python library, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, I've created a Python environment, and I've opened up NeoVim in that environment. In the environment, I've installed Schemdraw, and we are going to take a look at some of the basics, at least for what little amount of time I'm able to stream. We're going to take a look at the basics. Sorry, zoned out. Okay, so um, right. So this is the installation thing. I installed I installed it with the Matplotlib backend. Then we're going to look at the overview. Okay, the Schemdraw module allows you to draw. Hold on, let me make sure we're good on. Check, check, testing, testing. Yeah, okay. Now, you know what? I think I have set the gain maybe a little too high. Let's turn that down. Okay. All right. So the Schemdraw module allows for drawing circuit elements. Schemdraw.elements contains basic elements predefined for use in a drawing. A common import structure is import Schemdraw, then import Schemdraw.elements. Okay, and then to make a circuit, use a context manager with the with statement on a drawing, on a schemdraw.drawing. Then any schemdraw elements, then any schemdraw.elements.element instances created within this block um, are added to the drawing. Then element placement and any other properties are set using a chained method interface. For example, so and so. All right. Okay. Okay. Methods up, down, left, right specify the drawing direction, and label adds text to the element. If not specified, then the elements reuse the same direction from the previous element. Specify drawing direction. What does that mean? Drawing direction? Like I was assuming it's like a placement kind of thing. I guess we can test it. Yeah, yeah, we can test that out. Oh, there's the drawing thing. I was actually about to ask that, hey, what's the oh, you know what I could do? I could exit and let me also just source the bash thing here so I can use the interactive thing. Okay. All right, great. So in here, I should be able to do kitten, ICAT, and then whatever the image is. Okay, so let's come back here. Um, oh, so the draw statement also comes here? No, okay, okay, let's read this. Okay, using the with context manager as a convenience, letting the drawing be displayed and saved upon exiting the with block. Schematics may also be created by assigning, wait, hold on. So drawing, So what we could do then is with drawing as D, we would do how is this supposed to how is this meant to work? Okay, let's do D dot draw and then D dot save. D dot save img01 dot png. Is this okay? Does this work? Let's do, I need to run this. So we're gonna source env bin activate Python 3.13 py01.py. Okay, that worked. Now we run this. And what is the image? Okay, we do have an image. It's not that big though, but there is, okay, we need a white background here just so the image is visible. Do we have any like parameters here? Okay, show the schematic in so-and-so, canvas, matplotlib, svg, or axis to draw on. What's the default? Do we have a default for this? Sorry, give me a second. I just remembered that I forgot to open up my chat on my phone. So I'm just going to do that real quick and then we can continue. Okay. All right. Let me also just make sure that we are not dropping any frames and audio is still good. Yes, audio is good. All right. Okay. Right. You know what? Let's read this because, okay, the width thing is supposed to, because like I'm kind of confused about where I'm kind of confused about where we are supposed to be. Okay, so with schematic as so-and-so. Okay, all right. With Schemdraw, sorry, Schemdraw.drawing as so-and-so. The drawing may also be saved with Schemdraw.so-and-so.so-and-so. Oh, you know what? Yeah, why am I doubting that? I can. Oh, let me just ask Gemini. Give me a second. Um, all right. In Schemdraw, how do I specify? Oh, what if I made the thing JPEG and it's not? Wait, what is going on, dude? Okay, what if I made a JPEG instead of PNG? Would that work? Okay, it's not complaining, but it's still that. And I'm not entirely sure what all it's showing. Yeah, let's turn that back. Okay, how do I specify a white background? Okay, to specify a white background in Schemdraw, you have a couple of options depending on whether you want to set it for a specific drawing or as a global default. By default, Schemdraw uses a transparent background, but you can explicitly force it to white using the following methods. Okay. Oh, we specified in drawing, and then we say canvas white. So, wait, we say canvas white, but backend equals matplotlib. I feel like, oh, no, no, no. Okay, I think Gemini has some old information, but there is a transparency thing mentioned here. So we can just do that. Transparent equals false. And then we run this and run this. Shit, it's still, uh, how am I dot JPEG? Oh, you know what? Wait, I just realized something here. Okay, the JPEG version, I wasn't loading up the correct image. But yeah, the JPEG version does seem to do the trick, like having rendering the thing as JPEG, it does seem to do the trick. We can probably just use that then. But I'm curious as to why this transparency thing is not working. Yeah, that's odd. Let's read some of the information on this. You know what I'm wondering? Just like how we have this, what do you call it? This floating window appearing. I wonder if there's a way to have this window open up as a separate buffer. This is technically a separate buffer. It's like a, but it's like a temporary buffer. It's not, it doesn't, it doesn't necessarily persist. So that's why I'm able to hit Q and just close it. But I'm wondering if there's a way to open this up as a new buffer, so that I can then, let's say, I don't know, let's do scratch O1 and save this. So then I have it as part of the buffer, and I can like switch this way whenever I need to. I know that that can become a little bit complicated, a little bit what do you call it? Not complicated, cluttered. I guess cluttered. I know that that could possibly get a little bit cluttered, but um, I'm wondering if someone has made because if I'm thinking of this, then somebody has definitely made a tool for this purpose, right? Because this information that's being displayed here, this same information can be displayed in a dedicated buffer. It can be rendered in a dedicated buffer. Um, Better yet, we could actually that could get a little complicated to manage. I was about to say that, oh, you know what, maybe we could have like multiple mini buffers inside it. But like, I mean, for now, even just having one buffer that keeps changing its information, even that would do. Yeah, I should look into that. I should see if there's, oh, okay. Holy shit, dude. I need to be so careful with this. Yeah, I need to be so careful with this. That's crazy. Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? Right, my little panic kind of made me forget what I was saying here. Wait, show the drawing after the context, after exiting the context manager. No, I don't need that because that might pop up like a GUI thing. Save to a file with a transparent background. No, we don't need that either. Optional file name to save on existing content manager or, oh, optional file name to save on exiting context manager or calling draw method. Okay. Okay, so then I wouldn't need to do the save thing here. I could just specify a file name. Let's test that out by saying file equals imgo2.png, and let's save that, and let's run this, and oh, there. Okay, that works. That works. For some reason, it doesn't seem to be overwriting the. Okay, let's try this. Okay. I do not know why it didn't seem to work previously, like when I did this. Let's try that now. Let's yank and paste. This is going to be two connected resistors. Okay, we're going to run. Yeah, look at that. It's not respecting the I guess maybe with save we need to specify some more. Oh, that's why. For some reason I didn't see this. It's because this has its own set of um, parameters that kind of override whatever is going on in D. Yeah, yeah. So, I guess, yeah, we are good. Uh we get our schematic now. There it is. Maybe I can specify a size for the thing so it appears a little bit bigger. Oh, yeah, I could ask Gemini. Um, what about size? Because this is a matplotlib thing, right? Well, no, I'm saying right, but I'm using the matplotlib backend. Um, so I should be able to control what the aesthetic looks like, or I should be able to control various what do you call it? Oh, this is the entire section. Okay. So for viewing, I'm not trying to do Jupyter. I'm not trying to do any GUI apps, so I think I'm good there. Saving the drawing. I am trying to... Wait, give me a second here. So, okay. Image size, the matplotlib way. If you want to control so and so, draw inches. Okay. I feel like, okay, wait. So in draw, what arguments do we have? This returns a figure object. All right. If this is returning a figure object, I should look into how I can control the, I think it's fig.save or fig.draw, or I think it's fig.save. So would we then be controlling the size in here? Save as transparent if available. Okay, dots per inch for raster formats. For raster formats, are they talking about maybe SVG? I think maybe they're talking. I think maybe they're talking about SVG there. I'm not sure. Um, hold on, because okay, under draw, I don't see any other. Wait, maybe the documentation mentions, okay, saving the drawing, class definition, customizing elements. I'm not trying to customize elements. I'm trying to customize what is exported. Um, so defining custom elements, parameters and defaults, flux capacitor example. I like that. Okay. Um, wait, when using the Matplotlib backend, a final customization option is to use, okay, okay, so that's the figure. We get the figure. Um, I need to stop doing that. I immediately panic when I see this because I have no idea what I've copied or previously copied or whatever, but like, holy shit, dude. Okay, line and so and so and so and so. Okay, and then there's a display function. Is the display function defined somewhere? Okay, drawing scale to. Okay, so drawing seems to have a scale. Is that gonna work? Is there scale? I don't think there's a scale option. Doesn't seem like there's a scale option. Yeah, let's try. Scale. Well, yeah, we can have like arbitrary keyword arguments, right? So I could just try throwing scale in there and see if it works. Um, let's do that. Why am I doing this? I can just activate the environment here. Source env bin activate, and then I can do this. But prior to that, I can run Python 3.13 py01.py and then do this. Okay, that did help. That changed the size of the elements, but not the text, from what I can tell. Or did it change the text as well? I'm not entirely sure. Let's try 5 and see what that looks like. Oh, yeah, that's not what I want. That's kind of ruining the drawing. Yeah, this is not what I'm looking for. Um, since since the draw function returns a figure, is there a way to change? Okay, by the way, I'm looking to set a size for the final rendered image. Since the draw function returns a figure, is there a way to change the size of the final rendered image um, through the figure? Since Schemdraw uses Matplotlib as its backend, the object returned by d.draw is a standard so-and-so. This gives you total control. You know what? Yeah, okay. All right. However, there's a slight catch. Because Schemdraw calculates the bounding box of your circuit to make sure everything fits perfectly, it often overrides the figure size during the drawing process. Here's how to manipulate the figure. Set size in inches. Okay. The Schemdraw preferred way is In draw, we specify inches. All right, let's try that. Inches equals 10. That doesn't work. Does draw take... Nope, it doesn't take arbitrary argument lists or arbitrary keyword arguments. So that is not gonna work. Is that gonna work? That's not gonna work. Okay. Wait, did I spell inches wrong? Nope, I spelled inches right. Okay. Um, Schemdraw. Let me just try a regular old, Google search. Schemdraw set image size. How do I make a custom pictorial element? Image elements. The image can be added to the Schemdraw drawing directly by so and so. Image based elements. Customize the PNG output file. Yeah, okay. Customize. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. So I want to set the resolution for this. Save DPI. Change the label color only. This isn't possible at the moment. Box width automatically. Set the box so and so. Give me a second. I'm just Googling this on another machine. Okay, would DPI change this? So let's try so dots per inch. So if I reduce the DPI, would that maybe change that? This is under drawing, right? Yeah, dots per inch when saving to a raster graphics file. Yeah, that's not gonna change. I don't think that's gonna affect. Okay, let me do it anyways and see. Okay, DPI equals, let's say 50. Um, let's do that. Save, run. Okay, that is back to being small. Um, if we want more dots per inch, the image I'm assuming is going to be smaller. So let's make the DPI lesser and see if that. Nope, that's not happening. Let's try making it higher. That's not helping either. I don't think this is for these formats. I think it's meant for SVG. Oh, um, I think the Kitty terminal can render SVG as well, right? Kitty ICAT SVG preview SVG images using. Okay, according to this page, running so and so. Okay, okay. I haven't used SVG images like at all, so I don't really know what I'm looking for. I just realized that the webcam is probably blocking the image, so you guys haven't been able to see the image this entire time. Holy shit. Um, I should turn off the webcam. Yeah, there's the image. Okay. So I need to continue doing some Google searching to figure out this size thing. I'm sure the size will increase as the circuits that I'm building become more and more, you know, complex. So for example, maybe a LED resistor battery switch circuit, because there's four separate elements in there. So for the sake of spreading it out, the image is automatically going to become bigger. But I just want to see, like, is there a way for me to customize the thing otherwise? Oh, um, ICAT has it. ICAT has some options. How do I do this? Kitten ICAT help. Yeah. Okay. So in here, when used in combination with place, it'll cause images that are smaller than the specified area to be scaled up to use as much of the specified area as possible. Okay, so there's that. And then there was use window size. Instead of querying the terminal for the window size, use the specified so-and-so. Z-index, engine, pass through. Okay, I guess it's just scale up. Scale up and place. Choose where on the screen to display the image. The image will be scaled to fit into the specified rectangle. Okay, I need to play around with this more, just so I can figure out this image thing. Because yeah, if the library won't let me do it, then the Kitty terminal can definitely let me expand it to a certain extent. That being said, we are out of time because, well, I started the stream late, unfortunately. And yeah, that's all the time that I'm able to stream today. Tomorrow, I'll start the stream earlier and then we'll be able to stream for longer. I was having some tech issues, which actually didn't get resolved even like before I started the stream. So I decided to start the stream anyways while this other stuff is going on in the background. And yeah, at least I managed to get a stream in today. So that's good. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's stream. I hope you guys have a nice day and I'll see you all next time. Peace.